Hey, you guys, this is your girl, Dr. T. What's going on? What's going on? I miss you guys. I miss you so, so much. Listen, I'm coming to you today because I haven't been on in a while. Last week was a little challenging. That's all I can say with that. However, I am back. How are you? How are you? As we continue in, talking about how we are going to move our businesses in 2021, I am so super, super excited because I want to put some fire underneath you guys. And I want to put some fire underneath your staff. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Because I can do that because I've been in practice for over 22 years. I have created sustainable business models within my practice. Of course, they all have been with trial and error. And here at Sustain Your Biz Academy, I don't want you to have to struggle as much as I did. I don't want you to have to struggle as an African American entrepreneur, as a woman CEO, a mom CEO. I have on my mom shirt today. So I just wanted to say, hey, what's up? And I'm not sure if you remember, but I have talked about this method that I pretty much, I'll say I own it. I haven't put any claims to it, but I'll say I own it because some of the stuff, um, as I've tried to break down business things to you, I try to break it down where you can understand. So the one thing that I've known over and over again in my career and in my business is staff is so important. And staff can build your business and it can break your business. So you ready to learn a little bit today about my what taco method? And I'll explain some of that. But you definitely want to go over to Sustain Your Biz Academy and learn a little bit more about the academy. Also, if let me know who's watching. Say hey, say what's going on. Say, Dr. T, where you been? Yes, I have was studying all last week. So I couldn't do a lot of my stuff, but I was trying to post, y'all. I was really trying to hang in there and post. I know I didn't post anything yesterday because I really had to get this paper in and I put that in. So yes, I'm an entrepreneur in business trying to run, and I went back to school. So that's what I mean by here at Sustain Your Business Academy. We want you to win, and that is welcoming in the new you, investing in yourself, and to never give up on you. All right. So let's get started. So again, let me know who's watching, and let's dig in. All right. So the one thing I can say about the taco method is you need to you need to really sit down and have a moment. And I was told today again by my best friend, who is actually, she reminded me, she's like my sister. So my sis, um, we've known each other for over 30 years, you guys, and I can bounce things off of her. And that's one of the things as an entrepreneur, you really need to try and do. And then the other piece of that is that you want to be able to really look at some of the models that are in your business and try to see where you can make it work or make it, have it fixed a little bit better. So that's why I created the taco method. It's an easy method. It's only 4 things that you need to remember. And again, I want it to be something that you can go back to and remember these 4 keys. So tacos. I know I'm not talking about the actual taco, right? However, the acronym spells out taco. The other thing when I talk about getting rid of the noise is that you want to be sure that the chatter in your office amongst your staff is one of a positive chatter versus a negative chatter. We'll talk about that a little bit later, probably, or a little bit later today. And then just some housekeeping and things of that nature, and just so excited about that. It's Tuesday. So usually Tuesdays, I also have Girl Talk Tuesday. So I'm excited about 8 o'clock. So I need you to come back at 8 o'clock. And today, we will not be posting Girl Talk on my private page. So you're going to have to go over to Sustain Your Biz to Win and get and like that page, because that's where the action is going to go down at 8 o'clock today. Okay. You don't want to miss this. This is going to be an amazing speaker, and she's going to talk about visibility. So if you are a new entrepreneur or new onto the online, you want to talk about that. She has an amazing retreat coming up, and your girl is a sponsor for with Sustain Your Biz. So we are connecting, we are moving, and we want to be able to bring that to you. So head on over once this is over. Head on over to Sustain Your Biz to Win, and just put that in, Sustain Your Biz to Win, and it'll come up. All right, on there. So let's talk about the taco method. So the taco method, the T stands for training. I can't tell you enough on how important it is to train your staff. Although your staff may come in with certain skills and abilities, you may want to think about how are you going to train them. All right. Now, hear me out. Part of the training, you need to identify what you want them to be trained in, and you need to develop a plan, and you need to be able to have a checklist with that. So I can help you out with that. If you need a business coach, just hit me up and go to academy@medismybiz.org, and we can get that started. You can also go over to Sustain Your Biz to Win, and you can schedule a consult there as well. So you want to be able to establish a training schedule and a training strategy, and that's also part of your onboarding. So if you don't have an onboarding process, you may want to think about doing that. Then the next thing is, I'm gonna go back to training. So the reason why I'll tell you a story. The reason why I say to have the training and have all these systems in place, again, my trial and error, you guys, I would say, I need you to do X, Y, and Z. Oh, I wasn't trained on that. And I'm like, yeah, I know I did it because I did it myself. I trained my own staff, you guys. So I know I did it. Like what? I did that like 30 days ago. You should know how to do this. Matter of fact, I saw you do it. So then the question becomes, what proof do you have? So now it's a bait and switch, or it's a debate on who trained what and how it was trained. So you definitely want to create systems on training. Again, to avoid the background noise, that background chatter, right? That's what I'm talking about. Then once you do that, you want to accept weaknesses. So when I say accept weaknesses, again, part of your training is you are going to now figure out where their strengths are and where their weaknesses are, and remember them and own up to them, and have that employee also own up to that. Okay. So that's one, accept the weaknesses. And the reason why I say to accept the weaknesses is because we are human, right? To err is human, or to err is human. So we want to be able to, one, create an environment where your staff are comfortable coming to you and say that they understand they messed up, or they understand that their weaknesses. However, you want to be able to push forward through their weaknesses. And that's what we're going to talk about next. I mean, the last part. So accept their weaknesses so that you can move forward. You understand their weaknesses, and you want to move forward on that. So that's what the A in taco means. Then communicate your vision. I can't tell you enough how important it is to communicate your vision, because they're your frontline workers. They need to understand why you created your business and what your mission is. They need to repeat that. They need to state that. I didn't learn this, so I'm giving it to you. Because you need to make sure that those people that you're hiring, and even after hiring them, that they are still in line with your vision. Because after a while, people can get complacent, and then they don't want to do certain things or certain tasks, or even rep your business. If we want to be quite honest, I mean, I would say, like in the eye care industry, like anybody that comes in, we're giving them glasses, regardless of whether or not that they are prescription glasses or not. They must wear glasses in the store. And if they can't abide by that, then that's not part of that, quote unquote, no pun intended, vision, right? So you want to make sure that that is key in communicating that. What's your mantra? Our mantra is that we're bridging the gap in healthcare. With Sustain Your Biz Academy, it's helping to make your entrepreneur vision clear. We want to be sure that you are moving in the right direction when it comes to your business, providing you with sustainable business solutions so that you can prosper and grow, and even figure out other compartments in your business that you will be able to fill in. Okay. So don't forget to head on over to the Academy at academy@medismybiz, and go over to the Facebook business page at Sustain Your Biz, the number 2, Win. And because tonight at 8 o'clock, I'm going to have an amazing guest, and I want you to be in the house on that so you can hear from her. And lastly, in the taco method is observe strengths. So we talked about the weaknesses. And the reason why I didn't want to spend too much time on the weaknesses, because the weaknesses are always going to be there. Okay. So as long as you observe and understand the weaknesses, now is the time to boom, hop in onto the strengths, because that is what's going to grow your business. If you are constantly looking at a person's weakness, they're also going to constantly be looking at your weakness as an entrepreneur or as a CEO. So you don't want to hone in on the weaknesses, if you understand what I'm saying. So as you develop a plan in your business, you want to be able to make sure that you have these methods in place. Okay. So that's why it's called the taco method. It is T for making sure that um, you have your training. A is accepting your staff's weaknesses. C is communicating your vision constantly. And O is really observing their strengths. And I will go on a little bit throughout the week on some of these things as it pertains to training. But again, this is again part of the series on focusing on the power of you, because it is important for you to understand as an entrepreneur or as a business person, and even somebody that may be in management, right? If you're in management, check out Sustain Your Biz, because some of the things that I'm giving you doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a CEO. But if you are in leadership position on your job or anything like that, some of these things I'm giving to you, especially today with the taco method, training, accepting weaknesses, communicating the vision, and um, observing the strengths and really honing in on that. Okay. So if this has added any value of you for you today, put V for value. If you have any questions for me, just type them in. If there's things that you want to see, or things that you want to learn, let me know. I can only become better when I know more of who my audience is and what you want to learn in your business. And it may be in life. A lot of times your business can be connected with your life. So you definitely want to make sure that you're in tune with that. And I'm just here for you to be able to provide that. So don't forget to go over to Sustain Your Biz to win. Because we here at Sustain Your Biz Academy, we want you to win. And what does winning mean? Welcoming in the new you. Investing in yourself, and to never ever give up on you. So I will check you guys out at um 8 o'clock. I just wanted to give you this nugget of the taco method created by your girl, Dr. T. And again, as your sustainable business coach, that is what I do. I provide you with sustainable business solutions so that you can sustain your business, having foundational skills and principles in line, and that you can continue to grow. And I am catered to those that are in health and wellness. However, the tips that I give that's in Sustain Your Biz to Win or Sustain Your Biz LLC, it's for anybody. So a lot of times we talk about life lessons, and we also intermingle that with business, because I think sometimes the two can coexist. And I just want to say thank you for all of those who have supported me. I have been getting calls and texts like, keep doing what you're doing. The things that you are doing are adding value. So head on over to Sustain Your Biz to Win, the Facebook page, and like that. I think we're almost at our mark. So I definitely want to celebrate that. And then next month is my birthday. So we're definitely going to turn up a little bit. So look more for Level Up. That's going to be coming up next month. And what else? I'm just super excited. Don't forget to go over to Sustain Your Biz to Win, because that is at 8 o'clock. We're going to have Girl Talk. All right. So look out for that. If I see y'all jumping on there and y'all are liking the page, I know that y'all heard me, and that y'all are listening to what I'm saying. So I'll see you guys at 8. I'm super, super excited about our guest, and I can't wait for 8 o'clock. I will be posting everything between now and 7 o'clock so that you can see what's going on. And till then, I will see you at 8. Be blessed.